you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Michelle McDaniel, and today is a very quick video of where I read comments. It's literally a video of just comments because they're way too good. I love how we live in a world where if someone is gaining weight, like before and after pictures. Apparently in 2022, it's a very triggering thing if you lose weight. I've seen before and after pictures where the woman is very, very fit, lean looking, and then the after is that she got bigger and says, I steered away from diet culture and saves my life from the evil diet industries. And she's like obese, slower, and apparently that's saving her life. When in reality, I feel like you could have found some kind of middle ground rather than being so extreme on like the bodybuilding side and then extreme to the obese side. Now, if we take the before and after pictures and take someone that is just bigger or just like softer, more body fat to someone that gets leaner, lost a few pounds, and they say that they feel better, then all of a sudden, that is extremely toxic, dangerous to post, and quite frankly, shouldn't be posted because it can make other people feel bad and can trigger them. Well, that's what happened to a chef that's on Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. I got so many requests from you guys.
Don't know much about her, but I know she's a chef. She wasn't extremely obese, and I don't even think she was obese. She was just bigger, had more body fat, and then she decided that she wanted to lose weight. She didn't feel good in her body. She wanted to do it for the aesthetic reasons. She wanted to just lose weight. Doesn't matter why she wanted to lose weight, but she just did. So we're going to look at that, why it's so controversial, and why people are very upset. But before we do, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are almost at 600,000, so please, baby. Can you make it happen? I'm asking you so nicely. I pushed the girls up just for you. I can't do it without you. So just do it. It's down there right now. I'll wait. Okay, thank you. So here's the picture. Her name's Rosanna Pansino. I'm probably saying that very, very wrong. And as you can see on the left, she doesn't look like she's huge. She's not, no one's saying that she's fat or anything like that. And then if you turn to the next picture, the second picture, you can see that she's got like thicker thighs. She still has a really, really cute shape. There's nothing wrong with her shape at all, but she just wanted to lose weight. She said that she was eating a little bit more. We'll get to the caption in a second, but I already kind of reviewed the caption a little bit because so many people tagged me or sent it to me. But in the after picture, she's smaller. She's a lot thinner, but she's not too thin. She doesn't look like Eugenia Cooney, you know, like she's a slim woman. So let's read the caption that has everybody or many people infuriated. Finally lost the 20 pounds of fat I gained during the pandemic. Many people put on extra pounds during the pandemic. Let me know if you did, but many people said that they put on weight because they're at home. A lot of people got depressed. They weren't going to the gym. They weren't working out, and all they were doing was eating. So she put on some weight, and then she decided to finally lose it. I haven't publicly shared this, but over the last 3 years, I gained so much weight that my body fat percentage was over 39%. So before we get to the comments, I saw a lot of people saying,
no, she wasn't. You were fine how you were. You could not have been 39%. And how did you lose 20 pounds? No way. Liar, that's not possible.
I got a lot of the same comments for myself. Keep in mind, she's posed a certain way. I looked smaller to the side because my stomach, on a good day. On a good day when my PCOS or my endometriosis wasn't bloating me, my stomach was pretty flat, and then all my weight went to the bottom. And in the block community, that means you're perfectly fine. If you're 300 pounds and you're like small up here, big boobs, and have all of your weight go to the bottom of your legs, like Squidward, when you ate too many Krabby Patties, you're good, perfectly healthy. Scientifically, that doesn't fucking matter. You're still obese or morbidly obese. Not saying that this woman is obese, and she clearly wasn't big or fat or any what other kind of word that you want to use, but I just related to that because so many people, when I was bigger and my body shape was, you know, aesthetically pleasing to certain people, my face was pretty thin. I had like all my weight literally just went to my boobs and my legs, and I would get really bloated, but then, you know, when the bloat goes down, I would have a generally flat stomach, and people would always say, you're fine. You weigh like 180 pounds when you're 5'2" hobbit. Doesn't matter because you look good to me. So I just related to that. Scientifically, it doesn't matter, and she gets into that right here. My cholesterol rose to a very unhealthy level. Most of my clothes stopped fitting, and I simply did not have my normal amount of energy. So yeah, she brought up clothes, but she also brought up cholesterol, which rose up, and her energies, which drop down. So like I said, your energy levels, your cholesterol isn't gonna give a fuck if you have a nice fat ass and a tiny waist. I even received thousands of comments and questions about how everyone thought I was about 4 months pregnant. After talking to my doctor, I realized something needed to change. I've never been one who is great at sticking to a strict diet, so I slowly started to cut things out from my meals that weren't doing me any favors. You are deeply missed, French fries, which that's a really good thing. She's not promoting to, you know, I went on this diet and I cut out every single thing and then I cut out my calories to 1,200 calories and then I got super skinny. So that's great that she's saying I slowly cut out certain things that weren't of any benefit to her. I'm not reading anything too harmful. Anything that's harmful at all. Actually. I've also started to walk extra miles often, do cardio, and I'm also back into weightlifting. Little activity going on there, still nothing harmful or triggering, at least for me. I get that I'm not the center of the universe, so someone might be already triggered that she cut out French fries, fried potatoes. Someone else cutting out fried potatoes will hurt you. And you think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. This week is the first time I've really started to feel like myself again. Wish I could say the change happened overnight, but the truth is, it's been a long road to get back on track. Being realistic doesn't take a month. Sending all the love to anyone out there who is on their health and fitness journey. And then she even signed it off saying, if you're on a health and fitness journey, sending you some love because I know how hard it is. Damn you, French fries, you're so good, but still so high in calories. And I'll enjoy you when I can enjoy you. Just not an everyday thing. Sent people love, said that she did some slow weight loss, got into some activity, and apparently this is very controversial to say in 2022 in America. Let's read some comments. So of course there's people saying, you look better in the first pic. Shake my head. I see nothing wrong with how she looked in the before picture. And I have to point out, of course he's a black guy, because us black people always be telling people if you're bigger, you're better. When in reality, she literally said that she was eating French fries, not having activity, gained 20 pounds of fat, and yet people are like, no. And black people, and yeah, I had to point out race because it's my own community. I always have to say, no, that's great. It's fine. No, she cut out certain things that weren't doing anything for her positively, and then she put in some things that resulted in her being more active and pretty much naturally, because that's what happens when you eat less calories and move more, lost weight. Okay, but even the before picture is gorgeous. I'm glad your motivation was your health. What if it wasn't? What if she said, I wanted to get thin? Would it not be okay then? Would you not be glad? Let me just tell you guys a little secret. Most people do it for the aesthetic reason. Coming from a personal trainer, the #1 reason people come to you is to change their body. I don't think I have ever heard anyone say their sole purpose to getting into a gym is for just health reasons. It's always, I want a tight ass, hopefully a fat ass with muscle, PHAT ass, and a flat stomach. And that you're feeling better, just know some of us would love to look as good as you, even your before picture, LOL. And not that this was like hate or anything, but I think it's funny that a lot of people like relate it to them. If they look like the before picture, they'll automatically think that this whole post is about me because I'm the same size as she was in her before picture. And now I feel bad about myself and this is triggering to me. It's always about that person when this post. It's clearly about the person who's posting it. She didn't post your picture, she posted hers. So it has nothing to do with you. Is this a joke? No, it's for serious, for real life. I love that you did this for health rather than for looks. Sending an excellent message. You guys would be in trouble if I like gained weight and then, you know, I got a little fluffy and then I decided to lose weight because my before and after pictures just to hurt some of these people. I'd say it was for pure aesthetic reasons. Health was thrown out the window. Right here, this health, tossed it just for looks. I just wanted to look like this, that's it. What are they gonna say? People have different goals, y'all. And if she wanted to do it to get thin, and not muscular, I'd be totally fine with that as long as she's doing it in a healthy way. Some people do not want to have a lot of muscle. Some people want a thinner frame, and that's fine. But if you notice, the moment someone says they do it for aesthetic reasons, they get upset. So a lot of these people will say,
I did it for health reasons. I did it to get stronger.
sure you did. You didn't want to change your body at all. To any of Rose followers who may need this, your weight does not define your worth. You can be bigger and still healthy. Subjective, depending on what you think bigger is. You saying Tammy Slayton is healthy. All the people on 600 Pound Life, can they be healthy at that size? Because I beg to differ, and their doctors beg to differ. You can be smaller and still healthy. You could, but if your muscles have atrophied so hard that you are going to crumble with me just doing this, not so much. You are beautiful just the way you are. I get that they're trying to make people feel good about themselves, but also, because remember, we are not the center of the universe, can be very damaging to people who actually do need to change. Yeah, you can be beautiful, but you also might need to change some things to make yourself healthier, okay? Beauty is subjective. Scientifically, being too thin, being too obese, and being too muscular, so you're still heavy, can be very unhealthy. I really wish you'd stop posting about your weight loss journey. You have such a huge influence over young people. I know, it's so bad to influence young people to walk, weight lift, slowly cut out things like junk food, and have a slow weight loss if that's their goal. It's just horrible. What we should be showing people is Lizzo, Tess Holiday, who are fine with the way they look and just continue to gorge themselves into a very slow death. That's the way to do it. That's great for the youth. Her handle or her username is to live. You ain't gonna be living a great life if you keep binging and eating horrible foods. But who am I to say that? I'm not your doctor. I'm supportive of anyone improving their health, but showing before and after pictures, especially going from skinny to skinnier, isn't sending a great message to people. This is the other thing that I hate, that if you're already in a small body, like I wasn't a small, like if you took my old body when I was 180 pounds at 5'2", remember, and put it up to someone who was very thin, I would look very large. But in my community, people thought that I was a slim person because I had a slim waist. When I would say that I wanted to lose weight, or when I did lose weight, I hated those comments that were like, you weren't fat anyway. Like, okay, my knees still hurt, they were cracking, and I felt slow, and I was binging almost every single day. I don't see why this is needed. You aren't big at all. This isn't even a big deal, to be honest. Hated that comment. That triggers me because, like I said, I was aesthetically pleasing to some people, but I wasn't healthy, and I wasn't doing healthy things. So it was a big deal. It is a big deal. 20 pounds is a big deal because she put in 20 pounds, right? In that year, or in the 3 years that she said. So in another 3 years, let's say she continues eating the way that she was eating. She puts on another 20 pounds. Now that's 40 pounds. Another 3 years, now she's at 60 pounds. It keeps going. You don't just get to Tammy Slayton size overnight. You think those 600-pound people just like became 600 pounds? No, it was a gradual increase. Some people just stop it before it gets to that point. So the people that always say, you aren't that big, it's still a huge change. So F off to those people that downplay people that aren't as fat as other people. It's rude. She did a great job. Happy for you, but this isn't really making me feel better about myself. I see skinny and skinny. Yes, you can be skinny and unhealthy, so I am happy for you, but yeah, unrealistic body standards and all. It's actually not too unrealistic. Getting a few walks in, getting, your weightlifting in, reducing the amount of junk food is not unrealistic at all. Diet culture is ingrained into our society so much so our doctors prescribe it as a way to fit anything health related. Because in the real world, obesity leads to other things. It causes other things to happen. I don't know why this is like so hard to get into people's head. You can lower cholesterol and exercise to improve your heart health without losing weight. Believe it or not, to a certain extent. But if you are like a certain amount of obese going on, you're gonna have to reduce the fat around your body. And when you're doing those things, like this is the thing, when you reduce those types of food that increase your cholesterol, you will eat less calories, and so then you're gonna lose weight, because once again, if you eat less calories and you start working out and exercising, then you're going to lose weight if you're burning more calories than you take in. Restriction leads to more weight gain and lifelong battles with your body. I think when people say like, oh, I had to cut out like French fries, I don't personally think she cut out all French fries. She is a chef. I personally cut out French fries, but I will still eat it on occasion. It doesn't mean that I cut everything out, but I did have to cut some things out on a regular basis. Like body size does not determine health. Okay, yes it does. It can. Before and after pictures can harm others and say dad. First of all, they doesn't matter if they harm others because others need to worry about themselves. If before and after pictures harm you so bad when you're on your phone, don't be on your phone. before and after pictures can harm others and say that equals bad when it's not bad. I can't wait when like hopefully Tammy Slayton loses weight and she posts her before and after pictures and someone's like, this is harmful. There was nothing wrong with the before picture. You were perfectly fine. As in the BBW King saying that, like. And then she puts a bunch of hashtags. Hashtag anti-diet culture, hashtag love everybody, hashtag damn these diets. And then just lists a whole bunch of people, the influencers that don't diet. So I would be careful about this type of thing. Toxic diet culture is so bad these days. I would perhaps just put the after picture with the same info. You are tiny either way. No, don't even suggest what I need to do because I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna waste your strength as you type away because I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna put my before and after picture, and I'm also gonna say I only did it for aesthetic reasons. I'm not even gonna put the information in there about the health. Fuck health. I did it just because I wanted a tiny waist, super tiny waist. Since you guys wanna get mad about everything, she literally said so many healthy and helpful things. Super slow weight loss, cutting out junk food, which you don't need junk food, just so you know. You could cut it out and be perfectly fine and find other alternatives, but I choose not to just completely cut it out. Just cut it out for most of the time. Exercising, walking more, which is a great thing to do. Most people can do it. And then weightlifting, because as we age, our muscles go through atrophy, which is when they, start to just go away because you're not lifting things. It's just a natural part of when you're not fucking lifting anything. That's all she said, and y'all are saying, oh, no. This is just so harmful. Don't do that. If you guys know my opinion, please let me know your opinion in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe because we are almost at 600,000 and I'd love to get there. What should we do when we do? Dog party? Something? Maybe a live? I don't know. Whatever you guys want, let me know and then I'll decide what I want to do because I don't do what other people tell me to do. But you can suggest because I like you that much. So much that I kiss you all the time. Okay, bye.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Okay, wait, before we end, I just found a very long, someone wrote a novel. All because of this before and after picture, and I just have to read it to you before we go. This is specifically not a hate comment, but it's gonna be, but a criticism of your choice to post this. Posting, in quotes, before and after pictures is generally problematic, but when the before is already slim, societally approved, healthy, in quotes, body, you are implying that this body is unhealthy. No, you're implying that this body is unhealthy. And she pretty much said she was doing unhealthy. There's no implication. She's saying that she was doing unhealthy things and then she started doing healthy things and that's what the result was. You have a young audience. And what is with all these people saying
You have a young audience. It's your job to protect them.
it's not? I hate, people will say that to me occasionally. I've said before, I don't want to be a mom. You are in charge of these other young people's lives, of your kids. It's not my job. I'm not your mom. Y'all better watch your kids because I'll be saying some crazy things. And you are aware of that due to the content that you have chosen to post and build your career on. You have also chosen a poor quality image for before and full glam for after. Again, implying that the before image is bad and disgusting. Just because you take it like that doesn't mean that she is saying that. Stop putting words in people's mouth. It's weird. These are the messages you are sending to your millions of followers, a fair percentage of whom will be young and not able to view this objectively. And whose fault is that? The parents. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you allow your kids to be on social media, they're gonna see some things and they're going to take it a certain way. All you can do is hopefully talk to your kids and they will hopefully communicate back to you, but it's no one else's job to do that for you. You're damn right that I'm not gonna do it for you, because I don't want to be a parent and I shouldn't have to. And instead see another person encouraging weight loss despite being physically slim. I know, because she was eating very unhealthy food, not working out. And once again, because someone is physically slim does not mean that they are healthy. And just because you are slim doesn't mean that you do not have a high percentage of body fat. I've seen very slim girls and the moment they take off their clothes, I'm like, how the fuck does that happen? You could have chosen to simply talk about your happiness and comfort, but you instead posted these unnecessary images that undermine, that will likely cause harm. I am not criticizing your choice to lose weight. And I'm sorry that you had to experience horrible, untrue, ridiculous comments from nasty trolls, but you do not have to continue the cycle of body shame. Who the fuck did she body shame? You deserve to be treated better, but your young followers shouldn't be casualties along the way. This is Y'all, this is drama. You guys make drama out of nothing, out of thin air. Like you guys, I feel like these people search for anything. My face looked crazy. Anything and everything to be offended about. You guys are lucky that I am not trying to lose weight because I'd be up in there being the fattest troll ever. And I mean fat with a P8. And that's intense. Anyway, I just had to read that last comment because I was going through and I'm like, what the fuck is this novel? Y'all have some intense issues. Therapy for all of you.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums.